Most men are sheep. They are harmless and follow the crowd. But some men are wolves. They are dangerous and go their own way. Here is the reality. Ordinary people do not understand men of high value. They find their behavior strange and may even laugh at them, but men of high value do not care. The wolf does not concern himself with the opinion of sheep. In this video, we will learn about 4 strange habits that make men highly valuable, but you have to pay attention, because this is what makes the difference between a wolf and a sheep. Authenticity. We live in a world with a lot of fake people. Everyone imitates each other and pretends to be someone they are not. But some men are authentically themselves, and you just have to respect them. You may not like them, but there is nothing more respectful than a person who is authentic. His authentic nature, even if it seems silly or strange to others, do not misunderstand this. This does not mean that it is acceptable to start masturbating and playing video games all day. Being your authentic self is no excuse for being pathetic. There is no excuse for sticking to habits. Sometimes the current version isn't good enough. You simply need to improve. But when it comes to being authentically yourself, it's about not feeling ashamed of your unique personality traits, like your hobbies and your sense of humor. Introspection. A high-value man knows how to be introspective. That is, he examines himself and analyzes his thoughts and feelings. Low-value men have no idea what I just said because they do not understand themselves. There is no self-improvement without self-reflection. All self-improvement turns into garbage. It has no meaning. If you do not analyze yourself as a man, true self-improvement is not just about reading some fancy books and watching some videos. It is understanding who you are and who you want to become. It is about recognizing your strengths and weaknesses and making an effort to grow and improve. So begins to practice self-reflection. Spend some time each day thinking about and understanding your emotions, reactions, and values. Writing down your thoughts can be a great way to do this. Just write your own thoughts in a notebook as if you were talking to yourself. It may seem awkward at first, but over time you will develop a great understanding of yourself, and your mind will become razor sharp. Third, emotional intelligence. One of the most underrated traits in the world is emotional intelligence. Humans are emotional beings, both men and women, and only a person with emotional intelligence can become a great leader. High-value men have great emotional intelligence. They know how to use their emotions to their advantage. For example, if he feels angry, he will use this anger to motivate himself to take the necessary actions. He will not let his emotions control him, but most importantly, a man who has, with a great deal of emotional control, he knows how to build deep connections. A man who controls his emotions is a strong man, but a man who can also control the emotions of others has the world at his feet. This is emotional intelligence, the ability to recognize and manage one's own emotions and the feelings of others. You can be the smartest guy in the room, but if you lack emotional intelligence, then you lack power. Because emotional intelligence is the key to personal and professional success, and nothing else comes close to it. So raise your emotional intelligence level. You can do this through introspection, as we mentioned before, but you also have to be forward-looking. And this means that you monitor your own feelings, what arouses them, and how you behave in different emotional situations. But you also observe the feelings of others, what arouses their emotions, how they behave, and are they capable of arousing your emotions? You have to monitor everything. Emotional intelligence is not something you acquire overnight. It is a lifelong process. Fourth, no balanced life. Most people dream of the idea of a balanced life, that we can work on ourselves until we have perfect harmony in our relationships. We work on our physical fitness, health, and emotional well-being, as if the success of life can be measured by the time we spend doing all these things. The problem is, a balanced life is a mediocre way to measure success, and in some ways it's just a lie sold to us to make us believe that balance is a good thing. You can only achieve balance if you don't have any goal or dream, and trying to pursue something when everything is balanced may make you lose your balance, your mind, because that is impossible. Success at something requires focused attention. Spending time on one thing means not spending time on something else, and this makes balance a meaningless goal. If you want to achieve more things than just stability, if you really want to grow, you have to learn. To be richer or simply be better, you need to make time for it. The work-life balance approach is a lie invented by people who are miserable at their jobs so that they can escape from their responsibilities, escape from reality. Work-life balance means that work and life are two different things. But if work is not life, so what does work mean? Think about it. You can't convince a hard-working farmer that he needs more balance in his life. You can't get him off his own farm because he loves his job. That's his purpose. You may think you need a more balanced life because you're overwhelmed with things you don't like. But if your work is your goal, if you love work, you will not strive to achieve a balance between work and life. You will understand that work is part of life. It is not two separate things. Always remember this, by the way. If you want to develop in life, do not forget to show some love by pressing the like button and subscribing to the channel. We will meet next time.